people. Oh, well, so we're just starting another walk with the dogs. And again, I was thinking about a really, really radical New Year's resolution for you, yeah? So it's not just about losing a bit of weight. I might have a go at that myself, like. It's about totally changing you, your life, your family's life, and everyone around your life. And here's why you need to do it. And then I'll give you how to do it. Lovely evening, nice and crisp, walking my dogs. So I was just thinking earlier about sin. People talk about sin. You're not a Christian, you think, rubbish, innit? It's, I don't know, spitting or dropping rubbish or swearing. Well, really, it's a little bit more simple than that, isn't it? So, for instance, pack it in, you. For instance, if as a man, you got the urge to, I don't know, watch porn, watch dirty girls on the internet, let me tell you something, someone's daughter, and the reason that she's doing that is she's been damaged, yeah? She's been abused, and an ungodly man has put her in that situation. And as men, we shouldn't be engaging in activities which is taking total advantage of these victims, yeah? We're standing up for our women and our daughters. So yeah, just think about that before you hit watch on your computer, why she's doing what she's doing and what she's doing. Or go out and cheat if you've got a woman, or just go out and find a dirty woman for the night, one night stands if you've not got a woman. That's the devil, you know. That is the devil stopping what you've got coming. Because if you've got a woman, God's given you that woman, and even if she's not yet, she'll be a good godly woman one day if you lead as a man. And a good godly woman is quite literally a godsend. A good godly woman as a wife will feel protected and loved. She'll look after you in return for you looking after her. She'll bring up your children in a good way, you know. So this is calling out to women to stand by the word of the Bible. A godly woman isn't going to accept any man convicted of being part of a group, be it a mother, a wife, a daughter, you know, that type of filth, what's happened. Any godly woman, no matter culture, if they want to hide behind culture, yes, any godly woman who stands by any of that, who spends the money, the proceeds of a partner or son who peddles heroin and crack cocaine and kills societies, ain't a woman of God. Yeah, she's as satanic as a person that she's standing behind, and that's just a fact. Another sin, I don't know, chasing money in immoral ways. So the average drug dealer, he's not a bad person, but he wants that, doesn't he? He wants that, what's his? Go out, get it. You know, he wants to go out and sell a bit of gear, a bit of swag. What he's doing is destroying his own life. He's destroying the lives of others, victims. He's got a good woman. She's not going to stand by and watch all that, you know. She ain't going to do that just so she can have a new handbag or a pair of Gucci shoes. Come on. She won't allow it to happen. Oi, come here. The dog's on the road. Pack it in, honey. Yeah, a good woman's not gonna have any of that. So that's what you need. You need a good, strong woman to keep you in check, and your faith to keep you both in check. Another sin, aggression and violence. So it might It might be just swearing at people, but we know where that leads, doesn't it? Like gratuitous violence and punch-ups and hating on people we don't even know. You know, it's not masculine. And it's definitely not godly to be so aggressive. You know, one of the scariest things that I've ever done, and I've done some bad stuff before being a Christian, you know, as a soldier, as a civilian, you know, I've had my fair amount of fights, which I'm not proud of. Come here, come on. But one of the scariest things I ever did was start looking at a Bible, was start going to a church, and to top it was to tell people that I'm a Christian, because the fear of what people thought of me as he lost his mind was overwhelming. But sometimes the scariest things are the most fruitful things, and it's definitely the best thing I've ever done, and it's free. And as far as these young guys who are going out, trying to get it, trying to sell some drugs to make a bit of money because they feel like they've got no option. Come here. To be able to be a proper guy, a proper man, yeah? And you're capable of putting one brick on top of another. You're capable of painting something. You're capable of plastering. You're capable of starting a business in any form, be it some kind of e-commerce. You're capable of all this because you've been given a gift. It's down to you to be a man and find what your gift is. Because all these sins, I'll call it violence, drug dealing, womanising, lead to prison and early death. The system wants you to do these things. The system wants you in prison. The system wants you in the back of police vans and in police cells, because it's a multi-million-dollar industry. Oi, oi, what are you doing? I mean, dog. Dog will eat anything, that dog. Yes, the system, run by the devil, wants you selling drugs, wants you ruining families, ruining lives, ruining communities because of the money. Yeah. Oi, come here. The probation service makes a lot of money from your transgressions. The drug and alcohol services, I've worked with them, make a lot of money from your transgressions and ending up on drugs, and then ended up on the government subsidised drugs, yeah, the buprenorphine, methadone. Do you think that's free? Do you think someone is not making billions of pounds by people having to be prescribed these dangerous government subsidised medications? You know? Do you think that when someone's comes out of a prison cell and on licence for 12 months, and then on month 10 and 11, the police are all over them and they're getting nicked for not attending a probation appointment and going back to prison for another 2-3 weeks and starting the 12 months back in the system? Do you not think the system is making money on that? You know, it's blatant. So, avoid the traps. It's quite simple. Go to church, meet some good men, become a good man or a better man. Have a look at the Bible, listen to some of the Christians out there. It's generally going to be celebrity Christians, but there's lots of just normal people like me who'll give a testimony on where they were in life and now where they're going. And if that doesn't appeal to you, then watch it again. It isn't run by godly people. I don't know if you've realised that yet. People say, oh, we're up against, I don't know, the Fabian Society, or we're up against wicked police state or the wicked politicians who are greedy. That's not who's running them people. Who's running them is the devil, the evil one, the enemy. So just try and have a good think about where you're heading in your life and where you could head if you just take on the truth, the way, and a good life through Jesus Christ. And there's lots of examples out there, I mean, Tyson Fury, people are going to laugh at him, aren't they? They're going to laugh at me for saying this. He believed in God. He comes from a family that believe in Jesus Christ. And yeah, he's made his mistakes and he's been tempted by drugs and the trappings of wealth. But what brought him back from the depths of despair, was kept him alive and out of prison, is faith in Jesus. And he's just one man. He's a famous person. But if you go to your church, it won't be just old people like me. It won't be just people who wear sandals and sing prayers. It will be guys that you'd like to be just like, bodybuilders, bare knuckle fighters, builders, just good men who have done the right thing and found a good woman in their life to keep them on track. Have a beautiful day. In the name of Jesus Christ, stay safe and stay in the power of the Lord.